I've got a bit of planting work to do today. The first thing that we're going to plant is my birthday present. It's not my birthday yet, but my wife has bought me something because it needs to be planted at this time of the year. This is giant bamboo. It is one of the largest bamboos on the planet, and it can grow typically up to 30 metres. But it's been measured, I think, in India up to 48 metres in height. In one day, this bamboo can grow up to 40 centimetres, which is pretty awesome. And it'll get from 10 centimetres to 35 centimetres in diameter, the individual culm. So it really is a giant. And this is a piece that arrived on our doorstep or at our front yard yesterday that my wife had ordered online. It comes from over in Nan province, and so I'm quite keen to get it in the ground because the ground's nice and wet. It's been raining for about 3 weeks, and so the ground is really good and ready for it. So I'm going to move it down to the back, down to the location that we've chosen. I've got to be pretty careful about where we put it, thinking about how tall it's going to grow, what else is around it, and also where the sun is going to be and where the shade is going to be, how the shadow is going to affect it. So I've got to be thinking of our neighbours a little bit so it's not casting shadow on their land or affecting their crops at all. And sure, we've got some pretty big bamboo already. This bamboo is going to be a bit larger, but one of the key things that's different about it, apart from it growing taller, is that the culm walls are relatively thin. This other bamboo that we've got, at the base of it particularly, there'll be no culm wall. The whole thing is just solid wood or solid bamboo. But with this one, the culm walls will remain relatively thin, so it can be used for different purposes. So let's go and get it planted. Be pulling the Now we've got this big boy in the ground. The most important part is just under here. I've taped it up. I've got a few old pieces of bamboo on here to keep it protected, but down in here there is a lovely new fresh little shoot that's about this big. So I'm just going to take this off and introduce it to its new home. I've packaged it well, I've taken good care of it. It's come from Nan province, so it's probably taken a day or more to get here on the road. And I might just leave those in place, give it a bit of space, but just protect it from anything. But down in there is a nice little shoot. So this tiny little shoot will grow to be possibly 30 metres tall or more, and it will possibly grow up to 40 centimetres a day. It's pretty awesome, but when you look at the culm that it's coming from, it's not surprising. It's pretty healthy looking. There's new growth coming from it. There's this other shoot here that's been cut, so I'm not sure how old that is, but it looks very young and it feels very soft. But this little guy down in the bottom is the one that we'll be really looking out for, and it shouldn't be much of a problem. I was looking at this bamboo here yesterday. This is a few pieces that we transplanted. We moved it, so I'd cut them right off real small. They've grown real tall, but the other bamboo along the driveway, it's the same type as this, but it's not sending up new shoots yet. This is a new shoot. It's got the sheath still on it, and I just noticed it yesterday. It's well taller than I am. It's probably 3 to 4 metres tall. There's another one through there. There's some more over there. So in this location where we've planted this new one, it's obviously a good spot for the bamboo because the older bamboo is already growing very nicely. And it's an exciting day to be planting new bamboo in the garden. It doesn't happen very often, but it's always a good day. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this little introduction to a new part of our bamboo family and our garden. If you'd like to learn more about what we're doing here with bamboo, check out this playlist here. And if you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up, give us a like if you've enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.